Discipline of the mind. Most lives aren't destroyed by one big mistake. They're quietly shaped, sometimes ruined by tiny, repeated decisions no one ever notices. It's not the single unhealthy meal that damages the body. It's the daily habit of choosing convenience over care. It's not one angry outburst that destroys a relationship. It's the constant, unexamined thoughts we rehearse every day, resentment, fear, entitlement, until they become our default response. Your life today is largely the result of what you've been repeatedly thinking, believing, and doing in small ways. And the uncomfortable truth is this: the mind doesn't drift into excellence, it defaults to disorder unless it is disciplined. That's what we're talking about today, the discipline of the mind and how tiny, daily habits of thought shape your destiny more than any single dramatic event ever could. Before we go further, let's connect this idea to something many people already know. In Atomic Habits, James Clear makes a powerful point. Real transformation isn't built on motivation. It's built on systems, identity, and consistency. Motivation is emotional. Systems are structural. That book isn't about hype or willpower. It's about what you do even when you don't feel like it, and who you are becoming through those repeated actions. And that idea perfectly aligns with a much older, deeper principle, one that focuses not on external habits first, but on the inner discipline of thought itself. Today's lesson is inspired by As a Man Thinketh, by James Allen, a timeless work that reveals a truth many people resist. You do not rise to the level of your dreams. You live at the level of your dominant thoughts. Your mind is never neutral. If you don't train it, it trains itself using fear, culture, past trauma, and convenience as teachers. An undisciplined mind replays negative conversations, assumes the worst dim, avoids discomfort, rationalizes laziness, drifts into distraction, and over time, those mental habits become character, and character becomes destiny. James Allen argues that thoughts are not harmless. They are seeds. Plant seeds of clarity, patience, and purpose, and your life grows in that direction. Plant seeds of bitterness, chaos, and indulgence, and life follows suit. The scary part? Most people never consciously choose what they think about. They just react. Here's where this connects again to Atomic Habits. James Clear teaches that habits compound the same way money does. A 1% improvement doesn't look impressive today, but over a year, over a decade, it's life-changing. The same is true for mental habits. One day of disciplined thinking won't transform your life. 1 week of self-control won't rewrite your story, but daily alignment of thought will. That's why people don't fall to the level of their goals, they fall to the level of their systems. If your system is distraction, you'll produce shallow results. If your system is clarity, you'll produce direction. If your system is reaction, you'll produce regret. One of the most powerful ideas from Atomic Habits is this: every habit is a vote for your identity. You don't become disciplined by wishing to be disciplined. You become disciplined by repeatedly acting like a disciplined person. The same applies to the mind. Every time you interrupt a negative thought, you vote for mental mastery. Every time you choose reflection over reaction, you vote for wisdom. Every time you feed your mind with truth instead of noise, you vote for clarity. No single vote defines you, but the pattern does. James Allen would say, "You are today where your thoughts have brought you, and you will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you." Think about two people with the same opportunities. Person A starts the day scrolling, consumes random information, reacts emotionally in W, avoids silence, thinks clarity will come later. Person B starts the day with intentional thought of place, chooses what enters their mind, reflects before reacting, embraces short moments of silence, trains their attention daily. Over time, their lives drift miles apart, not because one is smarter, not because one is luckier, but because one practiced mental discipline and the other didn't. Here's a truth most people avoid. If you cannot control your thoughts, you will never fully control your life. Mental discipline is not suppression. It's direction. It's the ability to say, "This thought doesn't serve my future. I won't rehearse this fear. I choose clarity over comfort." James Allen believed that outer conditions are shaped by inner choices. Change the mind and behavior follows. Change behavior and circumstances respond. Here's a simple, powerful habit you can start today. Practice a 5-minute daily thought audit. Once a day, preferably in the morning or before bed, ask, "What thoughts dominated my mind today? Were they intentional or automatic? Did they move me closer to the person I want to become?" No journaling marathon, no perfection, just awareness. Because what you observe, you can correct. Before we continue, if this message is helping you see your daily habits and thoughts more clearly, like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to 1% Better Daily for practical ideas that help you grow consistently, not emotionally, but structurally. People don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they expect discipline to feel easy. Mental discipline feels uncomfortable at first because it exposes excuses. It confronts emotional habits. It removes the comfort of autopilot. But freedom is found after discipline, not before it. James Allen reminds us that suffering often isn't punishment. It's instruction. Life reflects back what the mind repeatedly entertains. You don't need to overhaul your life today. You don't need a dramatic breakthrough. You need alignment. Alignment between what you think, what you do, who you want to become. Small, consistent alignment beats occasional intensity every time. That's the philosophy of 1% Better Daily. As we wrap up, sit with this question. What dominant thought, if left undisciplined, will quietly sabotage the future you say you want? Answering that honestly is the beginning of transformation. Mental discipline isn't about becoming rigid. It's about becoming free from emotional drift, free from reactive living, free from a future decided by unexamined thoughts. Train the mind, and the life follows. And if you're committed to steady, sustainable growth, don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who needs clarity, and subscribe to 1% Better Daily so we can keep growing one intentional step at a time. This is 1% Better Daily. Read less, apply more, grow daily.